They chose at 9. The Jets are now on the clock right now, picking 10th overall as Minnesota is sitting there, as you said, Braveheart, hold.
If I'm the Jets right now, there's time for gamesmanship. I would call, with these 4 quarterbacks gone, I would place the call to Minnesota and say, hey, I've got people that want to come up and get the 5th guy. You got to give me something to come up one spot.
Interesting. Even if nobody has?
Even if nobody has.
Oh, my goodness.
We can play some games here.
Yeah,
let's go.
Are you suggesting
Jeremiah.
Are you suggesting people don't tell you everything?
Oh, they called. I didn't tell them what we talked about.
Their second pick of the night, and it's just the 9th overall pick.
With the 9th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Rome Odunze, wide receiver, Washington.
So the guys who came on the same flight from Los Angeles commercially are going to hop on Air McCaskey to go to Chicago together. And Caleb Williams drafted first overall into an offense that already had Keenan Allen and DJ Moore. Will have Rome Odunze at his disposal this fall. What a windfall for the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams 1, Rome Odunze 9.
Caleb Williams has already been throwing with Rome Odunze and Keenan Allen. Maybe he saw the future of where this thing was going. But you talk about transforming an offense in one offseason. I don't know if there's a bigger transformation than one that's taking place in Chicago right now.
Remember the discussion going in. Offensive tackle. Remember Olu Fashanu played there with Caleb Williams in high school. Could he come in and solidify the tackle spot?
And as Odunze walks to the floor, perhaps this might be one of the reasons why the Jets might have done what you were suggesting, although not with chicanery, but make a deal with Minnesota. Minnesota come up one spot, because the Vikings are now on the clock as we are watching Odunze hold up his new Bears jersey.
The reason why I say that is I was in Baltimore with Joe Douglas. We were going to take Haloti Ngata. The team in front of us was the Cleveland Browns, and they were going to take Cameron Wimbley. We knew it. They bluffed us. We didn't care. We gave them a 6th-round pick. We ended up getting the guy we want. So I've seen this thing happen before.
So while the Vikings are on the clock, let's take a look at this kid from Washington.
Yeah, I've said he's my favorite player in the draft. He can win at the line of scrimmage with that strength. Go up. He's the best contested catch guy in the entire draft. Double moves for a big player. Again, he can run small guy routes with that. Here's an example. Watch him drop his weight, change directions, create separation down there in the red zone. The definition for me of a #1 receiver, when everybody in the whole stadium knows you're getting the ball on 3rd down in the red zone, you can't do anything about it. That was Rome Odunze.
Well, we talked about there was a possibility they would go offensive tackle. We also talked about the possibility of them going edge rusher to help out Montez Sweat. What this pick tells me is that they feel very good about their defense. They want to increase the offense and put the pressure on Green Bay and Detroit and make them make the adjustments themselves. This offense is going to be a lot more high-powered, but the defense last year gave them that right to go ahead and try and increase what they're doing on offense and make Green Bay and Detroit chase.
And Michael Penix, who was just taken 8. For Michael Penix, Rome Odunze was the guy he always targeted to when he needed a play. Odunze, 80% of his production went for either touchdowns or first downs. He was open, and he was open down the field, and he was also loyal. He originally committed to Chris Peterson, stayed there through some lean years, and even when Kalen DeBoer came in there, he stayed at Washington in the transfer era and became a great player.
And don't forget his toughness. Remember what he played through with the injury last year with his chest.
Take a look at what's happening on the